You take all of these together, the average for 2024 means we could hit a Bitcoin price of $151,313. I know it sounds crazy, but let me share some other data points that are very important for us all. Number one, we have never, ever in the history of Bitcoin gone into a halving cycle with diminishing supply. All right, 5 million are lost, hodlers are hodling, long-term holders are exploding, short-term holders are learning to be long-term hodlers, and there's money flow coming in like never in the history of this asset. What's going to happen is what I will ask you all. What is going to happen? Is it another Merry Christmas for the whole of 2024? Potentially, yes. This is my 2025 target. This is interesting too. So it's not just spot ETFs. This is just in from former Citibank executives that have created a company called RDC, which is Receipts Depository Corporation. It's a startup full of top Wall Street money runners, and they believe they can build a product called Bitcoin Depository Receipts, and it'll be like ADRs, American Depository Receipts, that represent foreign stocks. And they don't need a license for this. And they are building this too. And they'll be pushing this to their customers. So not only do we have 13 ETFs coming in the US with asset managers that run $30 trillion, and I'm only assuming 0.1% of that money goes in to get to 150K, 180K in fact, then there'll be this, and there'll be many other products like this. So the on-ramps to Bitcoin is going to be insane, and the people looking for Bitcoin to buy it is going to drive the price potentially bonkers, because if the law of supply and demand apply here, there is no supply, and there's never been a harder asset. And final thought as well, just thinking out loud here, and shout out to Nick Bhatia for the inspiration for this. Okay, we again, I kind of hinted at this at the very beginning. Historically, there has never been a situation, a time like this, between a new asset class and tons of money looking for a home that are no longer in the bond market, that are no longer investing in the S&P 500, because now people know it's only 7 companies in the S&P 500. So indexation goes out the window, 60-40 goes out the window, bond market goes out the window. It's credible. Everybody, including big corporations, because of the change in the FASB rules, will be looking for a way to put some tangible Bitcoin on their balance sheets. The situation is unprecedented. We are on the verge of linking what can be modestly described as a capital pool exceeding $10 trillion to an asset that's less than $1 trillion, okay, with a diminishing supply. I mean, I've been doing this for like looking at numbers and finance and macro for 34 years. I've never, ever seen a setup even remotely close to what we have here. And we are at the prospect of witnessing the most thrilling macro, micro finance event in the history of our lives. And again, it's been 15 years in the making. Happy birthday, Bitcoin. And we should easily see Bitcoin's value surpass $100,000. So everybody, seatbelts on. Don't be shaken out. Don't believe the FUD.